talk to Karen. Are you Karen? Any leads? Not yet. You should talk to Kryn, my little sister. While I'm Lyle, an assault knight. Alright, we've got Lyle. Lyle joined Shining. Not polite to threaten our guests. Alright, we've got Kryn. A lot of stuff from reading old books and records. Our dragon was sealed away. Begonia. Okay. My hobby's power walking. Some rubble somewhere. Maybe they meant east rather than... Yep, they meant east. Hey, Metal Dragon. How you doing? Oh? I don't remember what changes they made. Oh, gotcha. Fluttering. The boy. You grew up tomorrow. How are you? Hell yeah. Oh, that one. I feel ya. I'm feeling pretty lazy today, too. You found me. Musashi. Now that I've seen you, I have a favor to ask. Cross swords with a mighty opponent. Travel with you, I will become your companion. Alright. Alright, we're gonna take him instead of Malak. Because I'm sick of these cards. Eight days and 10 hours. Like, I hope more. I hope more. Ugh. Alright, time for the fight. Let's get some save states up. Are you ready to begin? Dullahan, listen up, all of you. Kane's on an important mission. Domingo. Domingo is worried. Terrible power. We got 3. Hillary. There's no way this is the whole enemy battalion. High Priest. There's Dullahan. Okay. I'm very thankful for how the subathon has gone so far, by the way. Very, very thankful. Probably gonna have to get rid of Gong next time when I get like blue or whatever. He just isn't cool enough. Right, Xylo needs healing. Seriously, it's like my criteria for having you in my party is vibe based, so like I know he's like it's just really nice to have his healing IMO, even though he only gets like heal and that's it apparently. Astrin. Speed by 4, my god. Welcome back. Yeah, that's fair. I agree, but he's my homie. Oh, Hanzo could use some healing, actually. Okay. Come on, Hanzo. Damn right. Finish him off, Suika. Saw this shit coming. Shit just got bad. Yeah, me too, Metal Dragon. I knew it was too few of enemies. I just... Zuika needs healing. Oh, I'm not. 1 second. I think he's a bug person. Yeah. Alright, alright. I mean, that's a good rotational piece off the bench. How you doing, Dan? Oh, Chris is dead. Ferocious attack. No, Zuika. Metal Dragon. I think he's a bug person. Cockroach Man. Yeah, floating jellyfish, you know. Mingo. $18. Shining Force gets a little freaky with it. I'm ready to grow. I mean, it kinda is. Oh my god. Yeah, I said older before, but yeah, it's same generation. That's on me. What game? I'm Stalker. Interest. Yeah, I've never heard of that. You know, I was thinking it, but I kind of figured. I figured the answer was no. Oh, his head is his body. Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh yeah. Understood. Rylo is now level 17. I was about to do 1 damage, 2 damage. Does this guy always counterattack? Oh. Interesting. We failed you. Looking for the book. Can't let Runefaust have it. Keep your wits about you. And base is northwest. I'm still hoping Trance Knight comes back with an offer for Caves of Quid, by the way. You mean you no harm. Cain, you were attacked by Cain? Girl slaughtered, I was terrified. One was killed, you hid, you worthless coward. Don't say that. All this time you were, I hate you, Blue. Open that door. Gonna work to be strong. The Shining Force. Alright, we could use a dragon. I watched Game of Thrones. Where? Does Blue have the vibes? Damn right, he's a fucking dragon. Been a long time. Cain. You must be pretty strong. Return once you prepared yourself. We will fight. Oh, this is what the priest says. Okay. I think dragons almost always just have the vibes, honestly. Think you can defeat me? That man murdered my father. Reign of Terror is over. He's the one who killed the king and Lord Varios. The one who killed my grandma and grandpa. Let's finish this. The outcome will be the same. They do have the spirit. Save stays up. Are these just two Doulahan's? Yeah, that's just... okay. Alright, so we got... these enemies here. Got these here. Sorry. $70 health on Cain. Oh, he's coming out, too. Holy shit. You can't tell him he's not gay. That closet is being vacated. He is coming out. Oh, there's gargoyles up there. Shit. Yeah. Everything's a closet if you've been locked in long enough. Well, alright, Hanzo needs healing. Hanzo, Henri, and Domingo need healing. Actually, just Hanzo and Henri. Oh, you have Hanzo, Henri, blue. Okay. Alright, Hanzo, Henri. $15. Just Hanzo. Good morning, Dusty. How you doing? And Domingo and Max could use some healing if we have time. And Zuika needs healing. Now needs healing. I can put Narship between the two of them and Aura off. Wait, I think, no, we healed Blue. We healed Blue, okay. Kill him. Yep. Alright. Max can use healing to get the experience up for low. And now Domingo could use healing for the same. Hanzo can use a heal as well. We're gonna move this group up very slowly while we let the secondary group come up. Sorry. We're almost there. Alright, here we go. Flamingo's 13. Free damage, okay. Alright, Chris needs healing. Xylo needs healing. Chris Xylo Musashi. If I get here, neither Chris or Xylo can get hit. Chris Xylo Musashi. Xylo Musashi. Xylo Musashi Max. That's not good. Alright, Musashi Max. Did somebody just donate $5 and they didn't do it through Streamlabs? I think that just happened. I can add it through, I just wanna... I can add a comparable the amount. Somebody donated $5. And I want to thank you for that. I will add that after this fight. If you donate directly to my PayPal, it does not do the alerts or add to the timer. I have to manually do that. Thankfully, it shows up on my phone, so I can do that. We got 2 dead people. Narsha with the final attack. Let's go. Ogre Slayer. Okay, let me add the $5 there. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Meaning we are at $5,167 for the subathon right now. It hurts. The mask. It's breaking. Where am I? What have I been doing? Dark Souls using a mask to control me. I even fought with you, Max, my own brother. What have I done? Heroes of Light awaken. I'm Kane's brother. Alright, let's go in. I don't want to fight you anymore. All Dark Souls doing. I don't remember a thing. Talk about this some other time. I've been waiting for you. Finally recovered your memory. Dark Soul, you treacherous snake. I have the book. I have no need for you. You'll be sent to hell. Don't just stand there. You have to get out of here. This is between me and him. Stay out of it. Don't die on me, Max. Max, you okay? Is Dark Soul here? He was. He disappeared with my brother. My brother. After. There was a book I hadn't finished yet. Reach the Sinister Dark Dragon, Legacy of the Gods, and Dark Dragon, they're the same. Surprise too. That book explains how to seal away and wake up Dark Dragon. But a prompt. If we're heading, there might be a clue there. Blues card. Bye everybody, I'm leaving. I'm going on a journey. I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna stay behind in this village and wait until you come back. Become a great warrior and come back. We'll be waiting. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna get stronger and come back to this village, and that's a promise. Good for you, Blue. May we meet again, Max. Lightsaber. Hey, Blackados. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? What should I tell you? Princess of Runefast. How does it feel to betray your father? Seriously, claim I won't hold back. Thank you for the good luck. That is a skull. Let's put up some save states. So we have to go around this way, come down. Lyle. Around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Yep. This originally was contemporaneous with like Fire Emblem. You wish you had a SpongeBob emote? I'll sponge your bob. Alright, Max could use some healing. Because the first one's just a sponge emoji. I was like, who the fuck has a sponge emote? No doubt somebody does. Casio? Oh yeah, is that where you were playing? Hell yeah. How's that going? Yeah, that's close enough, Desi. I like it. Midway for Child Soldier, Blue Palace done last week. What, you'll have to remind me. Is Child Soldier the one with the on-off switches? I don't remember shit. In Casio. It is, okay. Wow. I'm impressed with myself for remembering that. I'm in the middle of, I've returned to Save State Sanctuary in Hacker's Dream, so that's what I've been playing. So legally, you're not allowed to complain about Casio to me. Kidding. Alright, Musashi needs healing. Mostly my heart now, Desi. The last 2 days, it's been my heart. Lexapro's fun. I don't know. At least you're still playing Mario in that hack. There's a certain point in Hacker's Dreams where you're not playing Mario anymore, you know? I don't know what you're playing, but it's not fucking Mario. Zuika gained a level. Blue is now level 10. Attack by 6? Holy shit. Blue needs healing. Let's just say 61 damage. Jesus Christ. I want to point out, by the way, in this game, when you kill an enemy, they spin around and then they explode into fire. And what I want to point out is that when they explode into fire, you'll notice they turn into like an infant, a pitch black infant for like 2 frames or something. It's very strange. Here, we'll probably kill some, but no, we won't kill anybody here. Quite enough. I'll show you in a second. Speed increased by 6. Jesus Christ. Let's see if we get a kill here. Okay, watch this. Watch this. When on the overworld. Right here. Okay, that was behind another character. I'm sorry. 1 second, let's kill another fucker. Okay, here we go. And now we got these two, these 4 and 6, and then we're gonna have to come around to the right. Understood. Max could use some healing. That's fair. That's fair. Though I guess that is telling that he was a brother. Oh. Narsha level 14, Aura level 2, let's go. I'm always aura farming. Chris, not gonna get the kill, but oh my god. Flamingo! Here we go, one more time. Everybody's doing fine, here we go now. Yes, yes, here we go. NSYNC has got the flow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Zuika and Domingo need healing. Max is one level away from being able to be promoted at full level. Excited for that. He's gonna be so fucking over P. Over P? OP or overpowered? Why would you say over P? Zuika needs healing. Oh my god, how much? I'm not gonna be able to do 2 anyhow, so fucking Chris needs healing now. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck you. You're getting blasted. Alright. Blow can detox her. Okay, Max, get the hit, please. Okay. Hey, Tabris. Damn right. How you doing? Come on, Musashi. Damn it. I can't. Oh, oh, frick. And we'll get Chris out of there and then detox. We'll gain a level. Oh. Come on, Blue. Thank you. Could be a level up. Oh, nice. Last day of the event? Hell yeah. I hope you've been having a good time. Alright. Chris and Xylo need healing. That's good to hear. Okay, Chris, Xylo, and Narsha need healing. I agree with that, don't worry. Chris, Xylo, and Narsha need healing. Chris and Narsha need healing. Go. Oh, Max? I didn't even notice. Alright, a few people need some damn healing. I think Max is the main one, though. She's got heal level 3 now. Let's go. Heal level 1 and 2 max out at 15 HP. I have to imagine that heal 3 maxes out at like 30. Wait, maybe it wasn't 15. Maybe Aura maxed at 15 per person. Maybe that's what it was. I don't quite remember. Narsha needs a heal. Narsha, Zuika. Narsha's the only one who really needs a heal. Okay, sounds good, Astrid. Good luck. 30 minutes top. Hanzo needs a heal. This should be close enough to proc them. Oh, Chris can't even heal right now. Out of MP. Okay, here we go. Domingo! Freeze 2 did 3 damage. Wow. Alright, blue is gonna need some healing. Oh. Wow, Xylo with the double attack. Oof. Blue needs healing. We only have 3 enemies left. Run back to low here. Hanzo could use healing. Alright, he came out. Cool. Proud of you. 1 damage. 1 damage. Domingo only needed 1 experience. Okay. Hanzo about to do some damage. There we go. 2 enemies left. Hanzo's now level 9, attack by 3, D by 2. We got a priest and a bow rider walking into a bar. Alright, should just be the bow rider now. Perfect. Are you ready? You finally made it here. Welcome to Demon Castle. You have both strength and courage, but it won't save you now. And apologize to my marionettes in hell. Shayla's magic is strong. Shayla's the most powerful mage in Runefoss. Proud to like me the strength to protect my allies. The lightsaber. Kane. Alright. 1 second. Oh, I froze. When did I? No, I didn't freeze. Do I have 2 webcams up? I do. Why do I have 2 webcams on this scene? I had to check something real quick. And enemies, what are these? These are the bow riders, gargoyles. She's gonna back up, isn't she? There you go. Like, they're not even coming to attack? Right, Max can use healing. Nice miss. Left. Hanzo gonna level D by 2. Alright, one left. Ninja is now 16. threat. Come at Domingo. When you come at Domingo, you best not miss. We gotta deal with 4 Master Mages. Jesus Christ. I would like to get Domingo to do some AoE. Max can use a heal. AoE to start, I mean, of course. Can you get a hit up, Chris? Blue, please. God damn it. We'll go in on the attack now. Four Master Mages is just a lot of magic to deal with, is my worry. Hans is about to fucking die. It was exactly. You knew it was gonna happen. I had only one left. Level 11, let's go. Job, Domingo. 17 HP by 7, MP by 3? Jesus Christ. Hey Trance, how you doing? It might be something, I don't know. Have to get pizza? Alright, alright. Oh yeah. I think somebody just donated $5 again, but sent it through regular PayPal up here. Okay. They're out? Oh no. Sucks. Oh, that's a good question. I thought you were set on Caves of Quid, but this is probably better for me. I want to look at my PayPal real quick. Not for this, but for something else. I swear to God, there's payments coming in that aren't. Let me see if they're coming through my other PayPal for some reason beyond me. My first reaction is to see what you're willing to say. And unless it's a really heavy lowball, I'd probably just go with it. Copy the clipboard. Hello, Death. Yeah, some weird is happening with my, not my PayPal. But like, I don't know, it said I got a $5 donation, but it's not showing. So I'm trying to look at my activity. Oh, these are popping up from before now. Well, I mean, okay, so I'll throw out the number, right? So in my head, I'm like 13.2. If I play it again, I'm gonna 100% it, and it's going to require a guide, because I'm gonna do that and do all this stuff, and it's a fairly long RPG. So in my head, I was like, I was wondering if I could get away with close to like $1,000, which is a lot. And then I was like, but if I ask Trance for like, if Trance said like 500, I would go with that. That would be a perfectly reasonable number. So that's why I'm always hesitant. I'm like, I could throw out a big number and see what happens and negotiate. But in my head, I was like, you know, if she, and actually your pronouns aren't showing. I think it's she, her. Apologies if they're not. I was like, if she throws out any number 500 or above, I'd just go for it immediately. So that's where my mind goes, and why I like people to throw out the Sorry. I will try to remember that. Tall girl energy. Fair. There is also like, I see trans, etc. And in my head, I'm like, especially in online spaces, you see so many more trans women, and I don't even know if you're actually trans. I just read trans tonight, and I assume. But so, in my head, I'm just like, yeah. Does anybody have the link to whatever the hell the pronoun bot is? Trains tonight. Yeah, I'm right. As long as it's not, like, terribly upsetting. Cis, but hella queer? Alright, hell yeah. And actually, if you're cis, I feel better asking you for more money. That is not a joke, but it's funny. Oh, we allow cisheads in here too. It just, you know. In my head, I just kind of, you know. Well, because, like, you know, in my head, it is very much like, even if you're making a lot of money as, like, a trans person in tech, you know how precarious it is, right? So, like, I could be like, you know, so much for... and so, like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm still not gonna do anything for free, but it is like, okay, you know, you're probably holding onto some money for yourself in case things happen, or like you get fired for being trans without being fired for being trans, you know how that goes, etc. Alright, Max and Blue need healing. Exactly. I don't think it's an unfounded concern, right? Who knows with the hey? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I'm sorry, Dastrin. That does really suck. Yeah, Zoe thought she was cis until a year ago, and then everybody went, yeah. You did think that, didn't you? Oh, my shit. Oh, God. No, yeah, that's fair. It still sucks. It's one of those things, IMO, where it is like, yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, like, you can understand on an intellectual level why it happens, but it doesn't make it feel good, right? Yep. No, I hear you. Absolutely. You're gonna have to send the enemies in one at a time, or the allies in one at a time. Michaela took no damage from fire. Oh yeah, so I gave you my spiel on the money then. Henry needs healing. Will gained a level. Heal level 3. Okay. I will let you think on that then. Ooh, yeah. At least we're getting the heals up. Oh, I'm not gonna... Desi is somebody I'm not gonna make pay to make me play a game. I am curious what the game is. There goes Zuika. Yeah, I hear you, Dastrin. One of the best things I ever did, and this is gonna be like self-braggy, and like I tell you this not out of like wanting my own fucking ally cookie. I tell you this out of like, you'll see. But I grew up in a town of 300 in rural Minnesota. There were 2 black kids in my school. No other people of color, blah, 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 blah. When I started getting into the greater, like, poetry community, I started meeting more people of color, and, like, I wasn't, like, overtly racist, but there was a lot of, like, there were nerves, there were, like, am I going to treat them like, just a person, blah, 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 where's the balance between, like, extending, like, an understanding for what somebody in that position has to deal with versus like a sense of normalcy, etc., etc. A lot of worries. And so I became friends with a number of particularly black poets: Danez Smith, Ricky Laurentiis, Nate Marshall, on like Facebook, and they post about this kind of shit a lot, like how they want to be treated, how what this kind of situations they get into. And I've also got a number of friends who are like indigenous, and like a similar thing happened. Asian American, a similar thing happened. And so I just like, for a while, I just like, it's obvious when you say it out loud, but like I just shut the fuck up and I like read all of their posts, and I was like, okay, I see what's going on here, and what's considered good and what's considered bad, and where there are maybe like points of nuance or points of disagreement, because it's not a monolithic identity, it's not a monolithic perception of how a person in a group wants to be treated, etc. And so I just shut the fuck up and listened for like 5 years on that topic in particular. Racial treatment in poetry in particular, but also in general as well, right? And so like my greatest like advice to anybody looking to like learn or to just do better is always just like, whether it be with trans folks, queer folks generally, racial minorities, religious minorities, etc., is always just like, shut the fuck up for like 5 years and just grab all of the information you can. And that's hard for a lot of people, obviously. We all know that. That is hard for some people. Shut the fuck up. But, I once saw it was Danez Smith talking to another black poet about colorism, and they were talking to a lighter-skinned black person about colorism, and apparently there was a poetry group of like darker skinned black poets, and the other poet was like, hey, any chance I can get an invite? You know, kind of like from an observational kind of point of view. And I just remember Dinez saying, this was the whole comment return was, some things aren't for you. Is Musashi gonna get the kill? No, but he leveled up. Yeah. I think whiteness often gets told that everything is for it. Speaking in that way. As does like cisness, as does like any advantaged group, right? And sometimes it really is just like, not everything's for you. Hey, look. Promise is a promise. You may take the lightsaber. Got the lightsaber. They were a Dark Soul, far more fearsome enemy than I. If Dark Dragon wakes and plunges the world in darkness, we may yet meet again in hell. I'll be waiting for you, Max. Until then, farewell. Key to reviving Dark Dragon. Chapter 6, Epilogue. Lost Civilization. I just want to res everybody and equip... Actually, I don't think I can equip the lightsaber yet because I haven't promoted Max. So I've never been here, not far from my birthplace. A little... Don't get visitors too often. Visit the Kingdom of Prompt. Something on your mind. Stay as long as you like. The villagers seem slow. In a place called Prompt. Oh, there's the priest. Okay. Everybody fucking died in that fight. Yeah, and I think it's fairly easy, when speaking as the marginalized group in this case, it's fairly easy. One, it's fairly easy to like know when people are like their heart is in the right place, and it's also fairly easy for a lot of folks to like not overreact, because I don't mean that it's like not an issue to like be upset about, but like I don't know, sometimes you can be like, hey, that's you fucked up here, let's talk about it, but you don't gotta like keep going on it, right? And so there are lines and gradients and etc. But it is very much like, you know, we're all working at it. Speaking of shutting the fuck up, I'll tell you a fun story. After I stop local recording here. Okay.